YerrrrR?
YerrrrR?
YerrrrR.
YerrrrR? Yeah!
We're recording?
Yeah, we're recording.
What the fuck is going on? You already know we back in this bitch for episode number 5 of YERRRRR!
In quarantine this time.
It's your boy, D-Money Daniel.
It's Matthew. I don't got cool interests. It's just me. How you guys doing?
We out here back in again, guys. Are we gonna wear these masks the whole episode?
Fuck no! It's hot as shit.
Nah, I can't breathe. I can't fucking speak.
It's hot, bro.
It's alright. We've already been in contact with each other, so it's like...
Yeah, we just did that for the video.
We did that to look sexy and cute, you know what I'm saying?
I know what's going on. I'm putting my hoodie on because I just wanted to film in the hoodie today. I'm being completely honest with you guys.
What's up, guys? We
How
missed
guys
you.
been? I heard you guys were looking for another podcast in the streets, so you know, we got to deliver. There you go.
I know you guys missed us. I know it's been a while.
A long while.
Somehow we still be getting followers, which is cool.
Which is great.
I love
Fuck
it.
with y'all.
But yeah.
Cause we haven't been marketing this shit really.
Not at all.
No, we've been.
But you know, it's just the natural. Also, you also notice your boy with the pigtails today.
He got pigtails.
You know what I'm
on.
saying? Fuck around with it. Can do whatever the fuck I want. It's
Throw the
quarantine,
hoodie on
bitch.
here. This shit got facial tracking.
Ugh.
Oh yeah, I discovered this thing has facial tracking.
What? Does it track my face?
It was tracking you earlier when we were trying to set shit up.
Oh, that's because I'm black.
I'll do this. There you go.
There you go. Alright, guys. What's up? It's been a fat minute.
It's been a long time.
Been a long time.
Long time coming.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was trying to think of a song that had that like. And
That's what I was.
But I didn't want to fuck up like an idiot.
Yeah, I was like, I felt something, so I just couldn't think of it. Yeah, me either. All right, we're on the same page still.
All right, guys. So it's another episode of YERRRRR, the fucking podcast where we out here talking about random shit, talking about life, tranquility, death, birth.
Yeah.
The spawn of a new era.
People have been dying, and it's a new era of staying aside. But
Yeah, guys, we've been on quarantine. Like last time we said we were in quarantine, it was like quarantine, but now we've been on real quarantine. Yeah, that's why we haven't been able to put out a video.
It was just more of like, all right, guys, we're closing. Like everybody was closing, so we kind of just stayed home. But like we're actually in quarantine now.
Yeah, where they put the order out that like you actually have to stay. It's a stay home order. Then again, it wasn't like mandatory, but it was like yo putas.
It's Florida. We don't take shit seriously.
And that's why, which happened earlier today, they fucking put out an order that let people, they started opening up like other businesses, like they started letting like museums and like other like retail stores and stuff like that be open, and they let also like parks and stuff like that, but only for like the northern top central half of Florida. They said South Florida, shut your bitch asses up, y'all ain't getting shit. Y'all still locked down. So like West Palm Beach and down, so West Palm Beach, Broward County.
I'll put a thing on screen because we don't claim North Florida. It's North Florida and South Florida. It's like that video of the dude who claims New York's only the 5 boroughs.
Oh yeah.
That's just the same thing with that. It's North Florida and South Florida. South Florida is real Florida. North Florida is Georgia.
Central Florida you count for there too. Like
you guys are part of them. To be honest with
South Florida, that's Florida. That's Florida.
Yeah,
y'all just some other shit. But yeah, so pretty much like we're still on lockdown. Like still stay at home order.
Yeah, pretty much.
We come in here every once in a while to like teach, film, or whatever we have to do. We probably actually came in at least once a week to film. Maybe at least once a week.
About
to
once
film.
a week.
We were in here today. We were actually filming just some more stuff for our curriculums and stuff like that. So that's why we were in here today. And we were like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's film a fucking YERRRRR podcast. Plus, eventually, we're going to get to the point where we can reopen. So we're,
Yeah, we'll be more consistent by then.
Yes.
This is more of an update. This will be more kind of an update episode. Talk about what the fuck's been going on.
Yeah, man.
Because, goddamn, bro, Twitter, y'all putting some crazy shit on there. Love y'all, though.
So what are we going to talk about first?
All right, let's talk about the hit song of the quarantine summer. And I use the word hit very lightly. The Tootsie Roll Shuffle.
That shit fucking trash. The Tootsie
Slide.
Tootsie Slide.
Tootsie. Oh,
that shit garbage. Like, I saw that on Twitter, and I was like, usually Drake comes out with songs. They're, like, his popular songs are always, like, just catchy as shit.
Look, I'm gonna be real with you. The only time I listen to Drake is on features, where he's featured on something else. Like
those are his best ones.
Yes, exactly. He's fire on features. I don't fuck with his like Yes Indeed with Lil Baby was probably like the last song I heard like with Drake on it. Because other than that, I don't fucking listen to. I'm real with you. I don't listen to Drake like that. There's no disrespect. I just don't listen to him.
Drake's just not my cup of tea of a guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, he cool, but I'm not like, oh shit, the new Drake album coming out. Let me listen.
I'm not hating. It's just not my
I don't really give a fuck at all. But yeah, the song came out. It was absolute trash.
Garbage.
It was a garbage song all around.
It's catchy because it's a pop whatever.
Yeah, it's a catchy song, and no matter what, when they play it like 30 fucking thousand times on the radio, you're going to fucking start. It's gonna get caught in your brain and just fucking be there. So that was shit. The dance is
stupid.
It's so basic, but that just kind of shows you
oh fuck,
mic drop
down. I don't know how that's sounding, but whatever. That should be better because it's more like actually that's actually better. There we go. I lied. There we go.
But anyway, what was I saying?
Radio playing a million times.
Oh yeah, the dance itself is like basic and shit. And
that shit up, though.
Which is smart. Like, don't get me wrong.
No,
he's a brilliant dude.
No, this was definitely marketing touch for. You know why? Everyone's at home learning TikTok dances. He can't smart ass motherfucker. I'll give him.
Here's a quick little dance you could do at home. Put it on TikTok.
Watch my song go viral and shit.
Watch my song go viral and bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I didn't even hear about it through music. I heard about it through the fashion community. Because if any of you guys fashion guys are actually watching this, obviously we know the Aleeks vest, the Raf bomber was in it, which now all you Drake fans are going to start wearing Raf, which kind of sucks. But, y'all don't got $30K for a jacket.
All I heard was it was $30K for the jacket. I was like, motherfucker.
That is my holy grail of jackets. If I have money, I'm buying that jacket.
That's crazy, bro. You do not need to buy a jacket for $30,000. I can buy a jacket for $15,000, maybe even less. And that shit'll keep me warm and snuggly. And that's the fucking purpose of a jacket. You need $30,000.
Handmade, man.
Oh, wait. While we're here, should we talk about how much you spend on denim?
Okay, alright, so let's go back. Alright, so obviously this is on my channel, so this is a fashion channel, which is funny because I was actually looking at them yesterday because I want to do a video on how it's aged over time. So I had to kind of find the original receipt because I want to get it right. So it's definitely 3 years ago, about to be 4. I went to Europe. This was, I think, after freshman year of high school. Okay, so I went to Europe. And this is my second time there. The first time I went, I didn't know jack shit about fashion. Well, I did. I was just mad broke, so I didn't buy shit. I was into streetwear. I get some joggers from I don't know, JCPenney and call it a day, that kind of shit. And that's where I started branching out. And I went to a store or a street. It's called Pace Hofstraat, which is the third most best fashion shopping place in the world. It's in Amsterdam. If you guys want to check it out, about a 10-minute walk from the central station.
Yeah, if you guys just casually in Amsterdam, check that shit out.
Man, I don't. Motherfuckers be traveling for. Hey, look, tickets $10 now. Y'all can fly anywhere right now. Shit,
you ain't going. You ain't going to Europe for a while, boy.
Nah, that kind of sucks. So I do want to go back.
Nah, fuck it, I'll still go.
Right, on God. That's our trip. That's our trip. We coming up. You're international. Watch that shit,
bro. We going. I want to go to New Zealand.
As long as we don't go to Australia, bro. I ain't going there. Them motherfuckers got some big ass animals and shit. Spiders.
Yeah, no, I want to go to New Zealand because I want to train with Israel Adesanya because he's my best friend. Shout out to Israel Adesanya. He's my best friend. He liked my video that I tagged him in, so that means we're friends.
If you guys didn't see that's gonna be right. I'll put it right there. Boom. So that's the one. Go check it out. But yeah, so I went shopping and I was starting to get into fashion and my whole thing was getting the Saint Laurent, the Wyatts and. I went for a run yesterday in the morning, right? And alright, so I was doing some cinematics for the run, and this bitch stopped me, right? And she was like, "You're not wearing a mask." I'm like, "This bitch wasn't wearing a mask either." So I started vlogging that shit because she was in the background, and I put that shit there. And next thing you know, I was walking, the fucking dog fucking barked. That's gonna be in my upcoming vlog. That scared the shit out of me, bro. The dog started barking. I was like, and that dog's fucking racist. He didn't bark for the white bitch, but he barked at me, so that bitch was trained. That scared the shit.
I was hoping that happened. If it scared the shit out of you, I'm glad, because I was just in my mind, I was like, you know what? I'm not quiet, but I'm not as outlandish as I usually am. I should probably just do some stupid shit. So I decided to yell. I hope it scared you, or at least you were just what the fuck is going on?
That reminds me of those Twitter jump scare videos. You guys know what the fuck's going on with them shit.
But that shit's be getting me, especially them fucking baseball
them
ones, the spider.
Bro.
And it's worse when you know it's coming and you still fucking jump at it. I'm like, all right, I'm prepared.
Have you seen that old one? It's kind of old. I'd say high school ish. Where it was just there was a fat ass python and just recording, and you expect to see the head, but when it gets to the head, that shit is turned and then it just jumps at you.
I've not seen.
You've never seen that video? Oh fuck! I hope you guys know what fuck. That shit scared the shit. I dropped my phone on that one.
Yeah, I don't like fucking. Were we talking about this a while ago? We were talking about like poisonous animals and insects and shit. Last time we were here filming.
Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, we were just like talking around animals.
Yeah, because like, you know, personally, I'm not a wildlife expert, so if there's a fucking snake.
Oh yeah, we were talking about this shit.
Yeah, pretty much we were talking about pretty much how like first of all, there's a lot of dangerous fucking creatures out there. That's why I won't go to like certain places.
Australia.
Like in Australia, there's this thing called what is it? It's called a bot.
A bot fly.
Bot fly. And what happens is like they like inject their egg or something into like a mosquito, and when that mosquito bites you, that like egg goes inside you, and then fucking what happens is like they lay the egg, and how it works is it hooks in you. So if you were try to rip it out,
it'll explode.
It will hook onto your skin and it won't come out. Like you have to go and like actually get it like surgically removed out of your body, which is fucking terrifying.
That shit.
So why the fuck would I want to go to Australia? And then you got like snakes and shit.
And spiders are like this big.
I pretty much like I don't fuck with anything that could possibly be poisonous, right?
Yep.
Like obviously I'm not gonna fuck with a bear either because that shit could try to kill me.
Only Khabib can do that shit.
But like if it possibly could be poisonous, I'm not fucking with it. So frogs, I ain't fuck with y'all. Snakes definitely ain't fucking with y'all.
Nah.
Spiders, hell nah. Everybody like, oh, there's a daddy long leg. Fuck that shit. I don't give a fuck.
It's a daddy long legs, bitch.
It's whatever. It's a spider. It's dead. It's dead. Bees, ooh.
I got stung in the head by a bee.
I'm clearing it. They can't catch me. I'm fast as fuck. Or I'll beat that bitch's ass out the sky. Bah, hit that shit.
I flicked a fly at the sky one time. Huh? A fly was fine. I flicked it. I actually got it right. I was like, oh shit.
It's weird because I be like kicking flies and they be chilling after.
That's
like
what I'm saying.
I kick that motherfucker. I'm like, I got him. And then I see that. I'm like, yo, you just took that kick like a motherfucking champ, bro. You just moving on. Yeah, but I remember like I was I had a snake in my backyard and I killed it because like I took a stick and I just like smashed the shit out of it, and cause. One, I have a dog too, so like I don't want like if it's poisonous. One, I don't want to die, and I don't want it to kill my dog either.
Hits blunt once, bitch.
But also, it's like I'm not taking the chance because I don't know shit about snakes, so I'm not taking the chance. Oh, let me research first. Nah, bitch, it gonna die, and that's just how it's gonna be. Survival of the fittest. This is actually something I've been thinking about. All right, while this fucking
why the fuck do I look like this?
Look at Eskimo.
Yo, my head just shrunk like tenfold. Keep going.
Anyway, what was I talking about? Fucking
Pluto.
No, okay. I got onto like the whole thing like natural selection and shit like that, right?
Yo, if you drink bleach, that's natural selection.
Cause you know, like honestly, like okay, so I saw this video on Twitter. Matthew saw this video too, where is this dog got fucking eaten by an alligator.
I'm so sorry.
Like, so
this shit is not funny, but that
so it was like a canal,
funny.
And it was like on an incline, and like these two dogs were at the bottom of it, and then there was like a fucking two gators, and this one just like fucking snatched that dog, while this other dog was traumatically watching his fucking homie get killed.
I love you.
And at first, obviously, I feel really fucking sad. Like I was just like, bro, what the fuck? In my mind, the first thing I thought, right, was. Why did no one go get the dog? But, logically, you're not going to win against a gator.
And its own habitat? Nuh-uh.
And them motherfuckers are fast, bro.
You ever seen an alligator run?
If they're within their snapping distance, like if they, like, that their kill range, they hit that in, like, 0 to 100 real quick. Gone. So, and I remember I was, like, watching it and I was like, fuck, bro, like, that's bad. But, like, in all honesty, it's part of, you know, that's natural selection right there. Like, because, like, no one's sad when, like, well, I don't know about everybody, but like, you know, I don't really feel that sad when I see like a gazelle get eaten by a tiger.
That's just dope as fuck when you see that shit. That's, you know why? Because like we know dogs is like our pets or domesticated animals.
Yeah,
that's
of course.
We feel some type of way.
You know, when it's in the wild, like, you know, that shit happens because
natural.
it's a part of natural selection, right? So like, I don't really like when I think about that, I think about like, you know, like it just made me think about death as a whole, and I was like, that's just a part of like natural selection. But like, if I were to kill someone,
that's murder.
That's murder.
But and your defense though, right? They weren't strong enough to be able to defend themselves off of that. So
dang it, we don't live in a time now where it's the strongest people. It's about being the smartest or the greediest or whatever. But Yeah, no, I don't know why I was thinking about that, but I just started getting into like natural selection. Like I shouldn't be sad when I see like an animal dying because it's a part of how the world's supposed to go.
Speaking of, and I went out for a run like 2 days. Today's what, Thursday?
Yeah,
it's like Monday. Went out for a run. I swear to God, it was the saddest shit ever, dog. So it's sad. Okay, I'm gonna tell you this one. I'll tell you another story. The hamster one too. Did I tell you that one? I know I told David that one for sure. Alright, but I was out for a run, and you know how like there's 2 lanes. The one lane going that way, lane going this one. There's the median, right? So the lane going that way, where the direction I was running, there was no squirrels. No cars. So the squirrels just ran across the street. I was like, oh, the man chilling, right? He ran across the other side. This is not funny, but like I deadass wanted to fucking cry. But now like I don't know. Once I put the hoodie on, I'll have like some laughing shit. But like the bitch crossed the street. And then this Toyota Corolla, it was a black Toyota Corolla. This man came fast as shit. All you heard was, and you'd expect it to be a squishing sound or just silent. This motherfucker hit the squirrel. That bitch flew in the air and landed on the fucking pavement. Like, I'm laughing now, but I saw that shit. I deadass wanted to cry. That shit was so sad.
Bro, I actually ran over a squirrel one time. Fuck. I was driving, right? And you know, common sense. Look both ways before you cross the street. Now, I can't expect that from a squirrel because they probably don't have common sense, right? But I was fucking driving, and the squirrel, like, runs, but then he stops and then runs again. So I thought he was stopping to let me go, and then I drove, and then I fucking crushed him. And, like, you because when you're driving, you feel the fucking, anything that goes under your wheel, and you felt that crunch, and I was just like, shit. In my mind, I told my mom, I was like, he committed suicide. That was, you know, he was just, there's no other fucking reason you run out in front of a fucking car and stop and then go.
You know what, bro? Squirrels do that too much. Ducks too. Ducks piss me off because they don't go as fast. They'll be like,
ducks are like privileged people. They be like, yo, you better stop for me, motherfucker. Like,
squirrels just be taking risks going left and right, dog.
Deadass. Bro, fucking, I ran over an iguana too one time.
Oh, fuck that.
Hey, you're supposed to kill iguanas, actually. We are supposed to, but like they say, oh, if you like kill an iguana, it's like okay because like they're not supposed to be here and they're like fucking up the ecosystem or some shit like that. I'm not 100% sure. I could be wrong.
You know what else is cool? Like, what else is cool? What else you can kill?
That's cool when you run over shit.
It's cool to hunt pythons because they're not native, but who the fuck gonna chase the python? That bitch gonna eat you. Okay, we all know who's gonna do it, but
next. If you were smart enough, you got it the first time. Rednecks.
Oh, next. I just said next. Like, next time. That's
next.
Okay, next.
If you got that on the first try, I appreciate you guys.
That's her next. Like, what the fuck you mean next?
Rednecks. But yeah, bro.
Dog, I don't know if you saw that. She was on Facebook, right? I forgot who it was. Like, one of the comedians. He was like, I went down south one time, and I learned the difference between a redneck and a hillbilly. They said some shit about, when we're making a campfire, right? I think it was the hillbilly will get the wood, chop that shit up, and set the shit fire. The redneck will set the fire, but know how to pick the fire up while it's lit and move it 10 feet without fucking shit up. I was like, what? And then you think about it, I'm like, you know. And then he started talking about it. Hillbillies just be having beer out the ass. And then he said, rednecks in the middle of the campfire, they'll be making moonshine in front of you type shit. I was like, alright. Okay. It was just interesting to me that someone thought of it like that. I was just like, what the fuck? But I was like, alright, whatever.
See, someone thought of it like that because they were either a hillbilly or a redneck and they wanted to make the distinction.
Yeah, he was just like, I was hanging out with them for the first time. I was like, shit, okay, whatever. I'll take that shit.
I know quite a few rednecks. Not too many. I know a couple.
I don't think I know any rednecks. I don't fucking know.
Probably know like 3.
I might.
Oh, I call people rednecks just because. So.
Yeah, it's just a general term at this point.
True. Did the camera go off?
Motherfucker, when did it go off? I don't know. We're just gonna keep going.
20.
Technical difficulty. We've been here for 20 minutes already?
I saw 17 for sure at one point, so I know we haven't hit 20
Well,
minutes.
we keep fucking... Wait, I know I have like 100 gigs. Well, I used 100 gigs, so I have like about 28 gigs. I gotta clear that card. Anyways, we're back. The camera cut out, so we're
Ah!
This motherfucker, I swear to God. You know how I'm gonna just cut that single piece, and then I'm gonna put it in the front of the video, so they hear our intro, and then they just hear the scream.
That's fucking funny.
Oh, we're gonna do that shit.
Oh,
if
God.
I remember to do that.
Oh, so if you guys haven't seen it yet, there are UFOs apparently.
Yeah, that shit is a TIE fighter. Star Wars is real, guys. Fucking Kylo Ren's back. That motherfucker never died.
This is my thing, guys. The U.S. like itself wouldn't release those images for any other fucking reason other than to
It's a
distract
distraction.
us from something.
But it didn't work because we're too busy having a shitty year, so we don't care about UFOs at the moment. Ding.
2020 so far, World War One, not World One.
World War
what
III.
the fuck? I'm going back in time. World War III. What was another thing?
Something else. Like 2 other things happened.
World War III. There was some other shit.
That's a great question.
Well, Corona
Coronavirus. Kim Jong-un might be dead.
might be dead.
Apparently his sister is worse than he is, but y'all simping for that girl because she a girl, but it's all good though.
Kim Jong-un might be dead.
Donald Trump said drink bleach. Well, dog, that's natural selection. Anyways, I don't know. Something else happened.
Yeah, there was some other shit. There was like a bunch of
Like
shit.
definitely something happened.
Oh, the Australian fires.
Australia was on fire.
Like,
That was this year?
yes. That was
Really?
early in the beginning. That was the beginning of the year. This has been a really shit year. Like world globally, like
Hey,
everything
let me
going
tell
on.
y'all
It's
something,
pretty
bro.
shit.
2 semesters ago or 3, I don't fucking know. My professor was like, 2020 is gonna be a weird ass year. Just look at the numbers, 2020. And we were all like, haha, you crazy old man. Well, that man was.
It's because we're seeing the world more clearly now because it's 2020 vision. Boom.
I would press the button.
See how stupid fucking people are. Man, I'm going to fucking Publix, and this fucking woman was outside, like, wiping down the carts. Shout out to her, though. Like, honestly, she had Lysol wipes, and she was outside cleaning cart handles. Because
She could have used that for herself.
she was like, oh, they say they clean it? There's no
Look
way
at
they
this
could be
shit.
clean it. Look at these. Look at these. And she had the, like, the Clorox wipes, and she's like, you got hand sanitizer? Make sure you clean your hands after using these carts. And she's like, oh, I got that good shit. Right? And this is an older white lady, and she says this to me. I was fucking, like, in my mind, I was dying. I didn't fucking actually, like, start laughing in her face, but she's like, I got that good shit. She pulled out her hands, and I was like, thank you, ma'am. Appreciate
Not
it.
all Karens are bad. We'll allow it.
No, that's an older
That's a
one.
Susan.
Nah, it's like an old white lady name.
Ethel.
Ethel Beavers.
Ethel Beavers. I don't
Parks
fucking
and
know.
Recreation, if y'all.
Oh, there's a special tonight.
Yes! Oh shit, that's awesome.
I took a picture of it. It's on my phone.
It's the things like 8:30, 7:30,
8:30.
something like that.
8:30 on NBC. NBC? Yeah.
Yeah, NBC. So I'm gonna go fucking watch that shit because I
Definitely.
fuck with Parks and Recreation, one of the greatest shows ever.
I haven't personally watched more than 1 episode of The Office, so by default it's better than The Office, in my opinion.
I never watched The Office. I couldn't get into that shit.
Me either.
Like
Everyone's like, the first episode's boring, just go past it. I'm like, I can't. I need to watch the first episode.
I'm not gonna lie. In Parks and Rec, the first season was kind of like, eh.
But like,
For
something
me-
about it, like...
Something about it, just I don't remember if I was bored as fuck or what, but I just continued to watch the shit. But nah, for fucking, I don't want to watch The Office.
I feel like it's one of those things now where everyone's like, oh yeah, the fucking episode's like, yeah, really. It's kind of like
it's
Drake,
the same
you know?
shit.
It's
All
like-
y'all motherfuckers wanted us to watch fucking Game of Thrones, and it ends up having the shittiest ending in the world. And now it's kind of like, do I want to watch a show where I just get disappointed after building up to so much shit? And like my brother doesn't even watch all of The Office because apparently after like I think season 7 or something, like Steve Carell leaves the show.
So then what the fuck is the point of the show? That's what I heard.
I think
eventually.
Will Ferrell becomes like the new Steve Carell,
That's kind of dumb.
and then and after that he stops watching. So there's always like certain parts in certain shows that people stop watching at, like, or they skip.
Yeah.
One show I don't do that on is How I Met Your Mother. I watch all that shit.
I've seen like a couple episodes of that.
If you watch How I Met Your Mother, you know that they had the shittiest ending of all time. They spent 10 years, Matthew.
Mhm.
It was a 10-season show. It's How I Met Your Mother. So the whole thing is about how I meet your mother.
Yeah.
It built all the way up to season 10. And in season 10, we finally get to see her face. Right?
What the
No,
fuck?
you see her face in the last episode of season 9.
Uh-huh.
And then the main guy doesn't even meet her until fucking the end of the show. Get this.
Mm-hmm.
In the last episode, he tells the whole story. She fucking dies. So he's telling the story from like 6 years after she died. And then he gets with this other girl that he's been in love with pretty much almost the whole fucking show. So they pretty much fucked us. They're like, oh, I'm going to wait 10 years for you to meet this girl. Then I'm going to kill her. And then I'm going to put the other bitch that doesn't deserve Ted, in my opinion. To get him at the end.
Like, I'm genuinely shocked. That's some fuck shit.
You know how mad I was at that shit, bro? I still watch it. I still get fucking pissed. But I watch the whole fucking show over again.
Imagine
I get to
waiting
the end and I just
10
get
years
fucking
for
mad.
that.
I wait all this time to meet this bitch. First, and it's always funny because they actually don't actually tell you her name until the last fucking like 5 minutes, the last minute of the or like the last 2 minutes of the last episode.
I have questions, but I feel like I should just watch it.
It's a great show.
I might just watch it.
It's a comedical show. I'm watching Community. That show is fucking great.
I started when it first came out, then I kind of fell off, not gonna lie.
I only watched it mainly because Childish Gambino was in it. Shout out to Donald Glover. Shout out to all the names that you have. Nah, but because he was in that show, I decided to watch it. But it's actually fucking hilarious. Like, it's actually a pretty good show. It's like one of those shows where you don't have to be too serious about, but it's like you want to pay attention because it's a funny, interesting show. And like, it throws a lot of fucking curveballs at you because the show doesn't like follow like traditional, oh, we do this and that. Like, it'll be like a lot of dumb episodes. There was one episode where they're fucking like, they ate some tainted meat and people turned into zombies and shit.
What the fuck?
It was funny as fuck. And they did like a paintball war and like the whole, like they're in a community college, but it's like, it's fucking hilarious though, honestly.
I think that's one of the first 2 episodes, I think.
Nah, that's a good ass show.
There's so much shit in my watch list that I have to actually watch.
Bro, did you watch the new Liam Hemsworth? Not Liam. Chris Hemsworth movie?
Extraction?
Yeah.
I didn't watch it. My parents watched it. They said it was great. I didn't watch it yet.
Definitely a watch. If you guys haven't watched that yet, watch it with that 6'3" fucking Thor ass motherfucker. That's a good ass movie.
Gun.
With a gun. Nah, bro, there's some good ass fight scenes in there.
Fight scenes?
It's actually really good. I fuck with it heavy.
I need to watch that. Because that shit, I put that on my watch list too.
There's so much shit on my watch list, it's ridiculous.
I'd be like, yo, I'll start watching it, and then I'll actually turn on TV. I'm like, you know what? Laying down seems like a great idea and not doing shit, so.
I don't like to watch new shit because I don't want to get disappointed sometimes. Or I'm scared of what's going to happen.
I feel that.
Like, it'll be like a show that I'm really getting into, and then I can tell the main character is about to do something stupid, and I'm like,
nope, back out now.
I'm out. I don't want to watch it. And then I won't fucking watch the rest of the show. And then I've done that with a couple of shows.
I have also a weird thing about like new shit. Like, I'm just a creature of habit. Like, I just like revisiting old shit, and it's like I'm like too lazy to learn new shit. Like, especially when new music comes out, there's like certain artists that I'll actually keep up with, but some of them like I'd like just casually listen to them. I'd be like, oh, that shit's fire. Oh, a new album. Nah, so I'll just listen to his old songs. I'm like I don't know. That's weird.
For me, I actually like listening to new albums because like when I was younger, or like I never actually started listening to actual full albums until like mid high school. Like, I'd only listen to songs or like cool songs.
I could agree with that.
Or like my brother would play a song and I'd like it and I'd add it to my playlist or whatever. Because first of all, I never paid for any music subscriptions. I still don't. Shout out to my girlfriend. I use her Spotify. But that's why now I listen to albums and I like it. But dude, fucking, you watch Rhythm and Flow? Did you watch that?
I still didn't watch it yet. No.
Oh, if you watch Rhythm and Flow, you know the winner, D Smoke. He came out with a new album. It's called Black Habits. Fucking fire, bro.
Tell me about it all week.
It's so, like, because, like, if I can listen to a full album, no skips, and I can listen to that multiple times in a row, like, days in a row, you know, I love it. And my thing for music is if you can create an emotional response from me from listening to your music, then that's a good fucking song, right? Like, J. Cole made me cry in a fucking song. That's why he's, like, my all-time favorite artist out of everyone, hands down. Ooh, okay, if you've been on Instagram lately, you've been seeing the stories where Bill Clinton's listening to some albums, and I
haven't seen that, honestly.
Are you serious?
I haven't seen that, no.
Alright, so this is a little challenge, right? Like, Bill Clinton's like, he's like sitting in on the floor with like, there's an album in his hand, one next to him, like,
that one, yeah.
So, the whole thing is you pick 4 albums that like, it's just people pick 4 albums, so I'm guessing, I'm gonna ask Matthew this, and I'm gonna go pick mine after.
Right.
4 favorite albums of all time so far.
Fuck. Hybrid Theory, there's no question on Hybrid Theory, Linkin Park.
Okay.
Because you know why you feel me, you've got to pop that Linkin Park shit right there. You know, that was a terrible angle. Fuck. I'm going to have to do Beautiful Thugger Girls by Young Thug. That's been one of my favorite projects. This man doesn't fuck with Young Thug. I'm going to have to go Yeezus. That played a big part of who I am now.
Yeezus is a good ass album.
Fuck, man. Last album. I want to keep it diverse, but honestly, I don't listen that much. I'm gonna go One More Light, last Linkin Park album. I'm gonna go there.
Which one?
The last one they just did, One More Light.
Okay.
That shit hit, cause R.I.P. But that shit hit.
Alright, if I gotta pick 4 albums, first one, Born Sinner by J. Cole. That shit fire. Number 2, I'm gonna go 2014 Forest Hills Drive, J. Cole. Number 3, not a J. Cole album, but it's the Revenge of the Dreamers 3 by Dreamville. That shit was fire.
That shit was fire. I got.
And number 4, right now I gotta go Black Habits. That fucking album is so fucking good. It's ridiculous. Like, I love it. I love it so much. So those are the 4 I'm going with.
I'm cool with my 4, I think. Definitely.
Alright. Now, you can only listen to one album for the rest of your life. Which one is it going to be?
Like, out of the 4?
Out of any album you've ever listened to. But you can only listen to one album for the rest of your life till you die.
It's definitely going to be a Linkin Park album. I'm going to tell you that right now. You know what? I'm going to have to go with 1,000 Suns. Because it has a mix of making me hyped up and I'm going to go slap the shit out of someone versus also making me want to cry. So I'm going to go with 1,000 Suns.
I would go Revenge of the Dreamers 3 because of its diversity. Because they go hard with like trap-ish kind of music. Then they go like regular rap, which is like slow beat methodical. Then they have like kind of R&B-ish style. Okay. So like because they have so many different styles that they like to put in, and then that album is so fucking good because they have so many different artists in it. Yep. I could listen to that shit forever. That's a really good diverse album. I listen to that shit. Like, music's so good, bro. It is. There be times where I be listening to music. Like, I've always done this, and I still do this to this day. When I listen to music, I think about, like, trailers I'd make for myself or, like, kind of, like, movie montages where I'm, like, doing shit. Especially because, like, I fight, so I always think about, like, me as, like, I'm in a fight, and I'm thinking to the music, I'm like, oh, the dramatic part. Oh, no, I got taken down. Like, I literally, like, every time I listen to fucking music like that, but, like, it's crazy, bro, because you think about music, imagine a life with no music, bro. That'd be crazy.
Yo, speaking of that, did you know there's people who don't have, like, an inner monologue?
Wait, what?
Like, you know how you sit here, like, let's say...
I think?
No, like, you know, if you read shit in your head, like, some people don't have that. My girlfriend was watching a video on that shit, and, like, literally, if I read this in my head, I hear, like, a voice in my head. Some people don't have that voice in their head. That's crazy. But anyways, yeah, what were you saying?
Alright, so... Would you, like, this is not, like, a would you rather, like, would you want to be, because obviously you wouldn't want to be any of these, and if you are one of the visually or audibly impaired? Audibly impaired, I think.
We apologize, we're not scientists.
This is not, like, you know, a jab at you or anything like that, but you gotta pick one, blind or deaf.
Blind or deaf?
Blind or deaf?
I'm gonna have to go deaf.
Deaf? So you never listen to music ever again?
I trust my vision more than my hearing. Also, motherfuckers can't nag me for shit. Oh, God.
I would be deaf, too. Only because you can't fight blind.
You can't hear a punch coming. You can't hear that shit.
No, there's a partially deaf fighter. His name is Matt Hamill.
Okay.
But he was in the UFC.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
Still is or no?
Nah, he's washed up. He's pretty old now.
Okay.
But, his only claim to fame is when John Jones... He technically beat John Jones. What are you doing?
I'm trying to hear a punch. But you have to be, like, this close to hear that shit. You know, you're not gonna... If it's coming from you, you won't.
Bro, if I came a kick at your face, it'd be way too late before you hear that shit.
Saying, so that's why I'd rather see. Yeah, I'd rather be deaf.
Unless I could earthbend like Toph, I wouldn't want to be blind. Ooh, also, I heard that Avatar Last Airbender is coming out on Netflix now. It's coming out, like, I think next month or something like that.
So, yeah, we're not talking about the trash-ass movie because that's on there now, but... I
feel bad for Momo, bought the whole box set.
Yeah, he went off on that shit last week. He was like, I just fucking bought it.
But yeah, shout out to all my Avatar fans out there. Avatar: The Last Airbender is one of the greatest shows to ever be created in this
10 out of 10. Highly recommend.
If you ever watched Legend of Korra is really fucking good.
That was really good.
I fucked with it. I feel like people didn't fuck with it as much. I loved it.
I think, in my honest... I feel like it came out at the wrong time, low-key. Cause in the sense that I feel like it came out because there was like a kind of Avatar hype, but I don't think people were ready enough to have that like more based on her.
You know what I think? I think it's one of the things is like they what's it called? They change the villain every season. In Avatar, it was one main goal that I have to head to, and then I finish and I get to that goal.
Yeah.
For this one, there was like 4 seasons, and like everyone was a different person. Like, you know, like kind of like a lot of other shows do it, but like the whole thing with Avatar was like, I'm on a journey. I'm still going on this whole entire journey. It was a new journey every time with her.
Yeah,
but I still liked it. It was
good. Like,
it was
it was great.
It was great. I loved it. A lot of people got mad because at the end they made her. They made it like. They alluded to the fact that she might be a lesbian. But you know,
I remember when that shit happened, dog. And Twitter was like even Twitter was talking about like earlier this week.
The first time I saw, I was like, "Wait, is this? Are they alluding to that? Like,
me? What? What the?
I'm like, okay, Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
No. Okay. Oh.
I mean, after all, they had Dan Schneider out here with his foot shit, so it wasn't.
Wait, what?
You know Dan Schneider, the one who made like iCarly and all that shit.
What about him?
That man had a foot fetish. That's why every time iCarly they would put like they would have like a skit with like feet and shit. Like all those shows that had a feet with skit and that shit. Look, it all says by Dan Schneider, and that motherfucker had a foot fetish.
Oh, that's fucking
you didn't know that? That shit was all over Twitter and shit on YouTube.
I missed that shit, bro.
Oh yeah, so yeah, Dan Schneider, the creator of like iCarly and all
like
those different
14,
shows. 15
or 16 or whatever, but they're definitely underage and you're that's nasty.
Yep.
People are fucking gross, bro. You got a foot fetish, at least like go do it on your own time. Don't make a whole fucking show where you add a whole. And I remember because there were so many weird things where they would like always like put their feet in the camera and shit like that or whatever.
You know why? Yep. There you go. You didn't know that? There you go.
That's weird. I don't like that.
And that's disgusting. I just don't get like the foot fetish. Like I get you like what you like, but like feet though.
I don't know. I always think about weird shit like that. Like cause. How, like, first of all, how does your brain, like, because your brain likes different shit. Like, you can't like, I feel like you can't control what you like sometimes. But at the same time, I feel like you can.
You can.
At the same time, I feel like you can't.
I feel like some people's, like, it's like that line, like, sometimes, like, I don't know, like, your brain's, like, knows sometimes when it's fucking weird and when it's not. But sometimes your brain's like, just fuck it, whatever.
Okay, so for example, right, pedophiles, right? Is it that they...
Okay, let's do it like this. The textbook definition, right, is the love or affection of children, right?
Yes.
But in the context that it's used, it's fucking disgusting. But that's the only way you can describe it as. But regardless, it's fucking weird.
Yeah, my thing is though, right, is pedophilia, like, is that considered like a mental disease? Or is that just, are you saying that they're just fucked up? Or is it a mental disease?
See, that's why I wish I was smart and knew about, like, genetics and shit. Because shit like this is just, like, what...
Because I'm wondering, is it something that, like, you were... Because I remember someone was telling me about how, like, some of the shit, like, forms is because they get bored of different ways of, like, being... it's stopped recording.
Yo, what the fuck? Alright, this is definitely running out of storage. Don't worry, it'll just be a black screen until the audio comes back in.
So it comes to like a like you start like getting bored of different things you used to get aroused by, you don't get as aroused by it, and then you find something that you were like, oh, let me try to see if I like this, and then it kind of like becomes a form, something like that. So like I don't know if that's how it starts, or is it because people are just fucking like sick? Well, I know like some people get like molested themselves, end up doing it, to others, and that. But then
there's others that do, but end up not doing it too. So I think it's deeper than just because.
Well, see, that's the old like one of the things that always fucking gets me, because like you have like things where like people grow up in abusive households and then they beat the same people. Like, they beat their loved ones when they get older. Way. But then you have it where the people who do it, and, like... So, like, for instance, right? Like, if I saw my parents have a drug addiction, I saw it and I didn't like it, so I didn't do that. But someone could be like, oh, I saw a drug addiction, I didn't like it, but then they still follow that same type of pattern when they get older. Or, like, the same thing with, like, beating someone. Like, they beat their, like, wife or something like that. And then the son grows up and beats his wife. Like, or it's the other way around, where, like, the son saw his dad beat his mom, and then he could never do that to a woman. Like, that type of shit I don't get. What makes it the difference between the people, you know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying, like...
So same thing, like, if you're talking about, like someone who's a pedophile, like, is it because they fucking, like, were born and, like, that was just something that was in their head and they couldn't change it?
That's what I'm saying, like...
Or is it something that they, like, created from, like, messing around with so much different shit or looking for so much shit, and they found something that they shouldn't like it. They know they shouldn't like it, and they like it anyway because maybe they like that they're just not supposed to like it. Something like that. I don't know.
Dog, that's what I'm saying. The brain is fucking weird. Like, there's so much shit to like know about that shit, bro. That's why a utopia will never exist. Because no two people ever think the same.
Utopians are impossible. But I always thought it was interesting in school, like when they went over utopian societies. I thought that was kind of interesting thing.
I was like, that'd be
I was like, that's kind of interesting. I didn't read the books, but it was still interesting.
No. I looked at the pictures. The pictures are great, by the way. Because they would put like everyone would be in like some sort of futuristic spacecraft with the fucking train that goes all over the goddamn city somehow. I don't know. That shit was dope. But
I watched this one movie. It's called like Equilibrium.
Sounds familiar.
It had Christian Bale in it.
I might have to look it up.
But pretty much the whole thing is like people take these pills or these shots every day that like kind of cancels out their emotions. So they have no emotions. So the whole point of this is people don't have emotions, then they're like, then the society's perfect, right? It's kind of like a utopia kind of thing. So, you know, they also get rid of books because you're not allowed to read books or anything like that. Like, I don't know if you remember Fahrenheit 451.
I love
they
that
burned
book.
books and shit. But yeah, you couldn't read books because they didn't want you to listen to emotion or anything from that. And they're pretty much like these, you know, like this fucking force of people who are like the police, but all they do is like police people who are like not taking their shots or reading books and shit, and you know, they fucking set them on fire and burn them.
Holy shit. Yeah. Never seen that. Definitely want to look at that.
That's an interesting movie. You know what's funny? That song, Angels Deserve to Die.
Uh-huh.
I was looking for that song, and I saw that movie on the like the music video that they made for it.
Okay.
And I was like, I wonder what the fuck this movie is. And I looked at Christian Bale's like thing, and then I
yeah,
watched it, and I was like, oh,
pretty sick.
it's not a bad movie. It's not a great movie. I would have, you know, sit down and be like, hey, go watch it. But if you're bored as shit and you literally have nothing to do,
I might. You know, I just might.
It's not bad.
Might check it out.
It's interesting. The fight scenes are funny though, because like the way that they have like this like gun training thing that like, you know, to be able to kill people like super fast, but it's like a system of moves, you know, like to shoot, like it's like boom, 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 like all these like different sick. Like things. It's actually kind of cool, but kind of stupid at the same time.
That sounds kind of dope. It's funny because I talked about guns earlier.
Yeah, we were talking about guns. We've talked about guns on the channel before, about like, you know.
We have, right?
Yeah.
We have.
About Second Amendment and everything like that.
Yeah, there we go.
We talked about that before.
Guns are kind of cool. I can't lie. I think I said that last time too.
I remember I told my mom one time, I was like, I'm thinking about getting my, you know, concealed carry permit. She's like, what do you need a gun for? I was like,
you know what? I've recently talked to my parents. They've been pretty, like, they didn't say, like, put any, like, opposition to it. They're just like, all right, as long as you
only reason I'd be scared to actually carry a gun is because I'm black and I don't really want to get shot. So, like, that's really, like, when I think about getting a gun, I always think about, like, fuck, bro. Like, I'm not trying to get shot.
My gun's for the house. If I get a house,
because even like, I feel like if you're like, yeah, I wouldn't even have a chance to show my fucking permit.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
It's like shoot.
It'd be if I did have one, it'd be something I keep in the house.
Yeah, definitely.
If I would carry a weapon, I'd probably carry a knife, but I don't know how to use one, so I wouldn't actually carry one. I feel like you could use it like a punch almost, because like if you like, cause I saw Kung Lee, he was doing these videos like where you just be like oh, like so instead of a jab, you do like the blade, you come out, slice that way. Same with the cross, same with the hook, slice it like that. So like. Could probably use one like that, but
you need a mad sharp knife.
Plus, you know how fucking embarrassing it'd be if you have a knife and you like try to pull it out, you drop that shit, or like
that's some shit I would do.
Nah, bro, knives are fucking. They'll fuck you up. We'll get you some good slices in there.
I like knives. Knives are cool. I feel like weapons are really cool.
Hands down. I want fucking like those like what's it called? They're like a brass knuckle, but with like a blade at the end.
Yo, I know, yeah.
Those are fucking cool. Because then you can actually punch and then slice. Like, that's fucking lit.
You know what I always wanted? A hidden blade. Assassin's Creed shit. Just...
I had a friend made one.
Really?
Yes, he made a real hidden blade.
That would be fucking
shout out to him. His name is Corey Kochman. I doubt he watched this, but he actually... he made a fucking hidden blade that you can actually, like...
so boom. Fucking sick. Like, just fire, dog. Like,
I was thinking of a new game to get, and like one of them was like Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
Bro, I've been playing new games recently. I haven't played shit. I've been just playing Call of Duty Mobile.
I've been back at Rita's house. Well, now I'm back at Rita's house, so I don't have a console.
I feel you.
It's funny. Rita was like, "Oh yeah, should I buy my my friend has a console, like a PS4, so for like $125." I was like,
that's a fucking
yeah.
Go for it. I'll give you $10.
Shit, if she gets a console, I'll never leave.
Mom, you're never gonna see me again. Love you, but I ain't gonna see you again.
I don't lie. I feel like I couldn't live. I wouldn't want to live too far away from home.
You know what? I've expressed like the house I live in, dog. I'm not gonna lie. If like, I'd want to keep the house like for the long run. I like the house.
I learned what I would like from my own house when I get older.
Mm-hmm.
Like I want.
Fuck.
All I need. All I need is. I need a backyard.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need a pool, but I would like a pool. But I want a backyard for sure. I want a big garage because I want to be able to put a training space in there, and then I want a 1-story house. I fucking hate stairs.
I don't know. I have a love-hate relationship with stairs.
See, this is the thing I get scared about with 1-story houses versus 2-story houses, right? If I have a 2-story house, no one really does this, but I'd be scared someone could like sneak in through the roof, not through the roof, but through like an upstairs window, right? Mm-hmm. But at the same thing, vice versa, if I'm on the top floor and they're sneaking in from the bottom, I have more time to react. But if I'm only one level on the floor,
it's an even playing field.
Yeah, that kind of scares me. I might need to get 2 stories. Fuck
like
it.
2 stories.
I'll get 2 stories in an elevator.
That's what I always wanted, an elevator, dog.
Nah, fucking elevator. I want an escalator. Because the escalator, I can, like, walk.
Use it as a stairs, too.
Use it as a stairs and just go faster.
Yeah. I do like
An elevator would still be slow.
It would. You still gotta wait for that. That is loud as shit for no reason, too.
Yeah, and if it's an escalator, if I really don't want to move, I can stand. But if I want to move, I can walk, but still go to escalator
I like
pace.
escalator.
Escalator pace. Oh, shit.
The only thing I really want is like a walk-in closet. I always wanted a walk-in closet.
Yeah.
Put all the clothes in that bitch.
I'm chill with that. I don't need a walk-in closet.
I need one. I have no space.
I need a fucking big-ass bath, though. Because I like to take fucking hot Epsom salt baths to, like, soothe my muscles. And, like, I can never fit in them. Like, so, like, my mom's tub, like, I have to fucking... I can't get my full body in there at a time. I have to get, like, if I want to, like... Alright, only my legs are gonna get this, hot water and Epsom salt. Then I gotta switch, and now my legs are out, and like my head's above the water, and I'm okay here chilling. I'm like, alright, now the top part of my body's gonna get it. Yeah, for that purpose, I need I need a nice tub. I need a nice tub that's separate from the shower.
Okay.
No. Yes. No.
You know what? I honestly, because I know someone who has...
I want 2.
I'd say 2. Cause, I know people who have like a tub and a shower.
And then a straight shower.
Yeah.
I want, like a straight shower, like there's a regular shower, and then a tub and a shower mix, because then it's easier to clean the tub.
Yeah, exactly.
It's funny, I was listening to this podcast, and they were talking about, would you rather shower for the rest of, like, what do you like more, better shower or bath?
Shower.
Right? And obviously shower, because you don't want to bathe in your own fucking filth.
Nasty.
But one of the things they were talking about was, like, the woman was like, oh, like, you have to get a shower that has a shower head removable, because you can't clean everything properly. I'm like, wait, what do you mean? She's like, if you don't take off the shower and, like, go under your garments and everything like that, it's not the same clean. I'm like, well, that's not true. I'm like... And then one of the guys was like, hey, like, when y'all clean y'all ass, do y'all, like, spread your butt cheeks to get the water in? And they were like, yeah. He's like, oh, okay, just to make sure y'all not nasty. Because you got to spread your cheeks. If you don't spread your cheeks to get the water in, then you're not cleaning your ass. You know what I'm saying?
Speak of it, right?
And you got to lift the leg.
You got
to get the undercarriage. Like, you got to lift.
Yes! Okay.
Let it, go down, and then you're good.
That's why you gotta have that little ledge on the bathroom so you can put your foot on there. So
that's where I practice my balance. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of times I'll be like, let's see how long I can hold it up here.
As a jit, I did that. I fell, and I was like, never again. I'm putting my foot on the thing.
I only fell in the shower one time. It was because I was being stupid, and how you like wring out your towel?
Yeah.
Like your rag? So I put it on the wall, and I started punching it to wring it out. Stupid for no fucking reason. But my mom was hearing it, and she's like, the fuck's going on with this dumb bitch? So she comes in the door, she comes in there like she fucking, like, opens the door fast, like, what's going on here? I got scared as shit, and I fucking fell, and I hit my ankle on the drain, and I was like, why?
FBI, open up.
She didn't knock, though. She just straight up fucking just yelled and swung the door. I got scared as fuck.
I'd be scared as shit, too.
I think we got a good long episode.
I don't know. This is like a couple 10-minute segments that's going on.
Nah, the other ones went to like 16 and 17.
This is long. Well, you know what? It's her update video. We're back. Shit.
Honestly, I can keep going.
Me too. As long as this shit don't like cut off, like I'm chilling. I keep going too. Shit.
Yeah. But honestly though, like fucking, If you think about it, I don't know what I'm talking about. I had to build my dream house though. Oof.
You know, I remember what I was gonna say. So, you saw Parasite, right?
No, I did not. I was like, oh, it's because I won an Oscar. The Oscar-winning movies suck.
So look, listen. I don't give a shit about any of that. Like, I honestly did not want to watch it because everyone's like, "Oh, that shit's so fucking good." I watched it because they put it on Amazon Prime, and I actually watched it, and that shit was genuinely good as fuck.
Really?
Yeah, I like it. Like,
what's it about?
Alright, so can I just? You want me to tell you?
I want you to spoil it because then I want to watch it.
Like, alright, so pretty much.
Alright, don't tell me that. No,
I'm not gonna. So pretty much in the movie, it's centered around the house. You've probably seen the house on Twitter or whatever.
No.
Like on the memes.
Yes,
right.
yeah.
But if that house, okay, just think of that house without the fuck shit that happened, and I love that house as is, but with a driveway though, a better driveway. Let me rephrase that.
If I had to put my perfect house, I need an octagon in there. One, because that's how I'm gonna settle all family disputes. If you got a fucking problem, you put the gloves on, you get in the cage.
Well, guess where I'm
settle your shit like that.
Get fucked.
If me and my wife get into it, put on the gloves. You want to throw me out? Whoop my ass. If you can't, maybe you gonna sleep on the couch.
This is my octagon.
Arita's gonna watch this and she's gonna be like, "What?
What?"
I told her about this before anyway, so she knows that like the octagon's gonna be a thing. Hey, especially if you got boys. Boys got a problem. Put them in there and go on.
Let's go.
And the thing is, everyone in my household is going to be a trained martial artist anyway. Whether they want to or not, you need to know how to defend yourself just to be able to survive in this world. So they're going to learn. I don't give a fuck if they want to or not. They're going to
do it.
I'm not going to force them to be like, okay, this is your life, but you're going to learn how to have to fucking defend yourself.
Yep.
That's facts. That's straight facts. I don't give a fuck. You know, I don't believe in like forcing your kids to do shit, but there's certain shit you like everyone should know. Like everyone should know how to defend themselves. Everyone should know how to like cook, clean, do the basic necessities of life.
Especially clean, bro. Cleaning is important. Y'all don't clean.
I heard something where this mom was like, yeah, like my mom used to make this woman was like, my mom used to make games out of cleaning when we were younger, so we would fucking clean.
My mom used to be like, if you don't clean your toys up, I'll throw them away, and she did it one time, and I was like, well, I guess I'm cleaning from now on. That's what messed me up. So I was like, yeah.
Bro, my room is the dirtiest fucking shit you've ever seen in your whole entire life. Is it because I am a dirty person? No, just because I'm lazy.
It'd be like that.
Nah, because like, so when I was younger, right, like I used to go back and forth to my mom and my dad's house. So like when my room used to get really messy, my mom used to clean my room when I was gone because I wouldn't clean it myself. I didn't want to because I was like, whatever. As I was getting older, and once I got to like 18 and I didn't go back to my dad's house, she was like, all right, you need to clean your room. And I'm like, you know what? You know, my room, representation of like how the way I like to live my life, very free and open, you know what I'm saying? And I don't want to conform to the way society thinks that my room needs to be. Like society wants my room to be clean because of the way they want us to, do this shit. But that's not how I want to do life. You know what I'm saying? Like just because everyone else does it, I don't want to be a follower. Isn't that what you taught me to be when I was younger? A leader. You know what I'm saying?
That's smart.
She's like, you're full of shit, and I'm like, and I still haven't cleaned my room to this day.
I'm gonna be real with y'all. Like, the only reason I started cleaning my room is for YouTube. So my background looks nice. That's dead ass the only. Sometimes I just push everything in the corner because it's easier that way. But I really actually started cleaning my room just for
facts.
YouTube.
There's like you could probably walk into my room and take 3 steps before you start stepping on shit.
That was my room a week ago. Then I had to clean it because I couldn't do it anymore. I stepped on like the power brick. That shit was for some reason was just facing upward. It's like a Lego. Nah,
bro. I got corners of shit that'll never be moved. Like, there's this one, like, my bed's, like, here, and then, like, right in front of it is just, like, there's a couple blankets. There was, like, a iron gym under there. There's, like, I saw my cap in there from fucking graduation. My cords.
Okay, I was like, cap, okay.
Dude, like, there's so much shit in there, I don't even know.
And
honestly, I'm scared to clean it because I'm scared that there's something hiding under there. And it's going to come out if I try to clean it, so I'm just going to let it live its life, you know what I'm saying? Because I think one time I tried to clean it and a roach came out and I was like...
Bro, one time I saw a lizard in my room, I didn't go in my room for 2 weeks.
I'm chill with lizards. Lizards are cool. Nah. Like, they're... I could pick up a lizard and I'll be fine.
I'm chill with the big-ass ones. I hate tiny ones for some reason. I don't know why.
I'm opposite. Fuck a big lizard. What the fuck?
I don't know. I feel like part of it is because, like, they can crawl on me and shit. A big one, I can still see it and be like, alright, just...
Oh, so I remember one time I was at my girlfriend's house and I fell asleep and like I started feeling something like crawling up. You know how like sometimes when you sleep you just think it's just like a brushful of whatever, your hair moving or something like that. And like I remember I and like started like and like looked at my hand. I'm like, this is a fucking bug, right? Shit. Bro, it took me a while to fucking fall back asleep, and every time I went back to sleep at that, because this is our old apartment. Every time I went back to sleep there, I would always be like, every time I feel a little bit of something, I'd be like, like fuck, bro. Yeah. One time I woke up with a roach on me. That shit done. Oh, I was sleeping on my couch, and I was like half asleep, and I felt something on my neck, right? And this is stupid because I didn't have long hair at this point, and I thought it was my hair. I was just like. Like that. That was me. I fucking freaked out. And I didn't go to sleep for a whole hour chasing down that fucking cockroach downstairs. Oh, I was moving bookshelves. I was spraying that hoe. I was like, you go and die, and I'm going to see the body.
Light that bitch on fire.
Shit. Bro. I always get scared when I burn something down because I really like to play with fire when I have lighters and shit.
Fire's cool. I like fire.
I can see the appeal of being a pyro.
Yeah.
For sure.
100%. Why just destroy shit? It's fun.
Of course. Why would you know? Like.
Within reason, I guess.
Ooh, so, okay. I have a new tattoo idea.
Okay.
Right? So, okay. I was going to get a tattoo behind my ears, right? But it was going to be, like, big. It was going to be, like, 2 words coming down behind my ears. Now, in my mind, I envisioned it come, like, about, like, right here. But because, like, the lettering, like, if you want it to last a long time and look good, it came all the way down here. So my tattoo artist like, are you sure you want to do this? I'm like, yeah. He's like, I only usually do this for people who are like already super tatted, but for you, since I know you and we're like, because I'm good friends with him. He's like, I'll do it, but I want to make sure you're sure. I'm like, yeah, I'm sure. He puts the stencil on. I go look at it in the mirror. It looked fucking raw. Like it looked beautiful. And then I was like, he's like, are you sure? And I was like, no, I'm not fucking sure. So, but then he gave me another idea. He's like, we could always do something down the rib cage and everything like that. So then I had a new idea for another tattoo.
You fucking kidding me, bro?
So then I had another idea for another tattoo. I was talking to Rita about this yesterday. I want to get beautiful violence on my rib cage.
Beautiful what?
Beautiful violence.
Oh, okay.
Down my rib cage. Because I feel like that's like the most. That's like the best way I like to think about martial arts. Like mixed martial arts is beautiful violence. So
I can see that.
I'm gonna get that down my rib cage, but I'm like trying to think about a couple things, right? Do I want both of them to be the same color, right? Because I was gonna get aggression and patience behind my ears, and aggression was gonna be in red, and then patience was gonna be in blue, and they were both gonna be different fonts, right? Aggression, okay. I wanted like a rougher type of font, and then patience like a more flowy type of font, right? Now, beautiful violence, do I want it that way, or do I want them the same font, and do I want them the same color? Because they're gonna be on the same side of my rib cage, right? And then Rita was like, all right. Put red and blue together, which makes purple. Make them both purple. Make violence the softer font, and then make beautiful the rougher font.
Ooh, juxtaposition.
Yeah,
I like that. I think that'd be kind of fire. But it's just a matter of finding the right font, though.
I did find some cool fonts that I actually would still use. Now the thing is, we're in quarantine. I don't know the fuck I'm gonna get another tattoo. I really want another tattoo, though. Honestly, quarantine would have been the best time to get one because then I don't have to worry about, like, not being able to fight. Oh, yeah, shit. I never told you guys. I'm not fighting for the title anymore.
Yeah, that was literally the last video, right?
Yeah.
Fuck.
So, yeah. So, pretty much what happened was...
Coronavirus,
right? I wasn't going to be able to train at my 100% to be able to train for this fight. So, talking to my coaches and talking to my friends and stuff, I decided not to take the fight because I want to go into this fight 100% prepared. And I, because in this thing, if you don't come prepared, you can get fucking hurt. So I'm not trying to do that shit. And this is a big opportunity. I don't want to squander it in being some type of gym where no one really gets to see what I want to, do. And have that, like, that really type of event that I want, right? So we decided not to take the fight. And then I just found out, like, an hour ago, like, a bunch of teams have been pulling out recently.
Yep.
So I was right anyway. Because I knew the fight wasn't going to happen. But I didn't want to train for a fight that I thought wasn't going to happen because I know I wouldn't put 100% into that training, right? Because, like, fighting's 90% mental, so I'm not going to go in there and not be 100% mentally committed to being able to do this. So, yeah, unfortunately, I'm not fighting, but I was promised a title shot after quarantine and everything is over and we're back into things, so that's still good news. It was a hard decision for me to make, but I still get my title shot, so we're all good.
Yeah, there you go. Bro, coronavirus fucked up so much shit, dog. I just want to go to the mall, dog.
Oh,
I live in a shop. Just walk around.
I want to. You know what I want to go to the mall? I just want to get some Aunt Annie's, bro. And get them cinnamon bites.
Fuck. Get the cream cheese, bro. Dip that shit in there.
Cream cheese.
What? You never done that shit before, dog? Bro, what?
Bro, you know what's really good
hard.
though? The Nestle Toll House in Broward Mall. If you live in Broward Mall, Nestle Toll House,
That
fucking
shit is so
little
fire.
Whatever they call it,
kiosk.
the kiosk. Oh my god,
So
just
fucking
like
good.
because I love Nestle Toll House. I feel like they have like some of the best like frozen cookies.
Period.
I make their frozen cookies. They're great.
They're great. I made some last week.
I had some literally last night.
Sick.
But when they make it like fresh from there,
That's something else. It's magical. With the ice cream, we get a sandwich.
oh,
Yeah.
dude, the ice cream bowl with the cookie in it.
Bro, in Sawgrass, there's a place called the Baked Bear or some shit like that. Where they
Oh,
do
the new one that's
that
right across
new
from
one.
Cheesecake.
Yeah, I need to try that shit.
I saw
bro.
it. That looks
Fuck,
interesting.
It looks so good. Because they had another one somewhere else. That shit was fire. But like,
I downloaded Grubhub for the first, not Grubhub, DoorDash.
I downloaded DoorDash, Uber Eats, Grubhub, and Postmates. All like this. Just
That's the first. I've never done like online ordering food like through one of
the
those
first
apps.
time we did it was only ordered food that last time when I ordered pizza last time. I probably allergy when Mo got
No, the first time I
That was the
ordered
last
it
time I
was
did it.
Tuesday.
Oh shit!
That was the first time I ever like
Really?
like I only ever ordered Papa John's from online. Everything else like I would always go out to get food because I don't know why I was like really like skeptical about
Yeah,
having an
something
online
about it. Like
food thing
I don't
to
know.
order. I
Like
was
even
like-
now, it's still there's a part of me that's just like, yeah.
I don't know why. It's just like a little skeptical about it. Like
Yeah, I mean, I just rather see it, hand it to myself, you know. But it's all good. It happens sometimes.
no, I can't tell you how many because like my brother does a lot of Uber Eats, but they always fuck up his order like all the time. They always miss something or something stupid or some shit. Like, but he be the type of guy who be like ordering shit, don't be telling nobody.
Right, bro. Tell me how we.
Honestly, I understand though, like
Yeah.
completely, because like that means you gotta pay for someone else, or then they gotta be like, oh, I'll give you the money, and this is like a bunch of shit. I
That's
just
too
want
much
to order
work.
my
I
food.
just order my
I
food
understand.
and call it a
I
day.
understand. You know, I understand. I would do
Yeah.
the same shit.
I mean, if you're just buying me food just to buy me food, you don't want money back. I'm cool with that too. But most of the time, if I got paid, I just do it myself. Really.
Yeah, I'm like selfish. I think all humans are like inherently selfish.
Capitalism.
Now I remember like because that was one of the big questions that like people like like when they do like debate teams or debate like is like are humans inherently evil or
Yes.
inherently giving. That was one of the things that
Damn.
is in philosophy class. I don't know if you guys went over that as well.
No, bro, our philosophy had nothing to do with that shit. Like, my philosophy class made no fucking sense. They were talking about how A equals CBD with a little equal sign with a cross through it or like a little squiggly shit. I'm like, the fuck kind
Oh
of
wait, I
logic-
remember that. I don't remember.
That
exactly
was
what it
literally
was.
all the class was, and I was like, this is bullshit. I thought logic was like, yes, logically this makes sense. Like, this shit made no sense. There was no logic involved. This was fucking math.
Philosophy was weird because like some of the philosophies that people come up with,
I feel
like
that.
the big like there was this one theory that like there was a big devil that kind of ruled everything that was like evil and shit. Like there's a lot of weird shit. And a lot of it kind of like pokes at religion a lot, which is very interesting. You know, like one of the
Religion
big
is
things.
weird.
One of the big things that like they would go over right was like, God, and
I am God.
because one of the things like was like they talked about was like perfection, right? Like how do
Yeah.
we know perfection if we can't see anything that's perfect? And then people are like, oh well, if perfect is real and God is perfect, then God is real. Like kind of like
I see that. I see where you come. I see.
yeah, kind of like thing like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
And everyone was and like one of the things was like, oh well, if God is all powerful, then can He create a boulder that even He can't lift, right? And I was like,
I heard that one before.
that was an interesting one because it was like, okay, if He's all powerful, He should be able to create something like that. But if He's all powerful, then
It's like inequality cancels itself out.
what's that word? I can't remember what word I'm trying to think of. But like, pretty much just kind of like, how can you create something that even He can't lift? But if He's all powerful, there should be nothing He can't lift. You know what I
Exactly,
mean?
yeah.
So that's where it was kind of like everyone was like, when I heard that, I was like, well, shit, that's kind of like, fuck.
Yeah, there's some shit like that that really makes you think. Like the ponders of life. Is it ponders of life? There's a phrase about that shit. I don't know.
Like I don't know if I've said this in this podcast before, but I've said it. I'm pretty sure I have. There are the knowns, the unknowns.
I'm talking about aliens and
The
oceans.
known unknowns, then the unknowns, which are things that we don't know that we don't know. This is why I think there are aliens, but we just can't find them is because we don't know how to look for them properly.
UFO confirmed.
That's still bullshit.
It's a TIE fighter.
But this is the thing, right? If, like, you know, we base our whole thing off of, you know, we're looking for water, something that can, a carbon-based life form, right? What if they're not carbon-based?
What if they're, like, rock-based?
What I remember we talked about that too.
We did.
What if they're like? What if there's a fucking element we can't even like fathom that they fucking live off of, but we can't find it because we don't have the technology to like actually like, dive that deep into particles or something.
We have like 3 for real, and then we have that plasma, which is like technically the 4th one. But like, what if they got like 17 of them shits?
Oh, weird text.
I keep getting texts on my car from someone that speaks Spanish. I don't know if I like my cars.
I keep getting random calls from like these places, bro. Don't fucking call.
Sometimes I want to answer them just to see who it is, and sometimes I'm just like, that's too much work.
I fucking do like, so like as part of my job I have to call people who like, you know, want to maybe join us. So remember I called this one woman, I was like, hi, how you doing? Is this so and so? She's like, hola. I was like, is this so and so? This is Daniel from John Wayne Martial Arts. He's like, oh hi, yeah it is. I'm like, she's like, oh yeah, I get a lot of, fucking like
prank calls and shit.
So, something about just getting like a lot of dumb calls or like fucking ads or some shit or like scams. So she says she get a lot of scams, so she fucking like answer her phone like hola. I was like, what the fuck?
I started like I just like leave it on, and then so because what I know is most of the scam shits or whatever, right? They don't like start saying shit until they hear a sound. It doesn't have to be like your voice until they hear a sound. So what I do is I put it down, I clap and see what happens.
No, one of my it was Dossie. She told me that like I remember this when we were going to the Bahamas. They were talking about how like they would ask you to answer the phone. They would call you, ask you like random shit just to get your voice recorded, saying certain things like, "Hi, my name is Daniel. I eat blueberries and chicken waffles." And then like when they go and be like, "Hey guys, hey is this?" And then they'd call and be like, "Hey, this is Daniel. What do you do?" "I eat chicken waffles." Like kind of like that. Like they splice your voice so to be able to like fucking get your information.
Listen, that's kind of smart though. Like that's crazy that they came up with that shit to steal your info.
I took a technology class like about like social media and shit. I think or like something like that. It was just like I can't remember exactly what the class was for. It was for business. I think it was like social media. I can't remember.
BC offers a social media degree.
That's smart.
I might just do that shit.
But pretty much what they were talking about was like like how people like like to hack or like how to like to get your information. Yeah. Like one of the things like you'll get an email from your bank and it'll be like, oh, like you gotta change your password and this and that. Yeah. But like it's not real bank's thing. Like there'll be like a letter wrong or something like that.
Yeah, I'm always like good with that. I just check who actually sent the email.
Yeah, and then you always gotta if you ever put anything every time you gotta make it HTTPS so secure. If it's not S, it's not secure.
Really? I never knew that.
Yeah, okay. So the S is secure.
Wow.
Right? So if you see that on top of, like, if you're doing something and there's no S, that means your information might not be secure. If there's an S, you're good.
That's why I love, like, Apple. If there's a lock there, it's secured. And if there's no lock, I leave the website immediately.
I didn't know that.
Like, on the computer, at least. I don't know about the phone. I actually haven't paid attention on the phone.
I don't do a lot of, like... I really don't go on, like, order a lot of shit online anyway. Like, I do, like, trusted places like Amazon.
I bought so much shit on fucking during quarantine, bro. I bought, like, this next video I'm gonna drop is have, like, 10 different fucking items in it because I bought so much shit over quarantine.
For some reason I'm scared to spend money. But it's weird because I'm not spending as much money as I used to because I don't really go out that much anyway. I usually spend it on food. But I haven't been spending a lot of money recently, especially because I don't have to pay a lot of gas. Dude,
gas is fucking
boy, regular gas is $1.84 at Shell. It cost me, I was at less than a quarter tank, almost like... Bro. Less than a quarter tank. It cost me $19 to fill my tank.
The other week I went to Mobile. The regular was like $1.75.
Shit, gas, and it's like of course the gas price is the lowest when no one's driving.
Can't go nowhere. I'd be just driving around just to like burn gas and then get gas for cheap.
I don't.
I deadass do that shit because I'd be bored. I just want to go and drive.
I remember told my mom I was going for a ride. She's like, "Where are you going?" I was like, "I'm just."
That's what I'm saying. Like,
but no, I was gonna ride my skateboard, and she was like, "Oh, I thought you were talking about driving." I'm like, I ain't gonna waste no gas out here, dog.
Bro, it's like, why is it so? How come when people be like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go out for a drive" or something like that? Why is that so weird to some people?
I think it's weird.
Okay, never mind. You want it done.
I don't.
All right, why do you think it's? Let me ask you that. Why do you think it's weird though?
I don't think it's necessarily weird.
I feel like it's a white people thing to do.
I feel like it's a waste of fucking gas, and for me, that's just dumb. Like, unless, like, rich people can do it because they got money to spend on shit, but like, and
nice cars.
I don't what do you? Because you need to clear your head, go walk, go ride a bike, go run, go skateboard. But that's free. You're wasting gas that you need to go to work, to go do this, to go do that, constantly over this shit. Like if I'm going to go drive and go buy food, I am going to get food and I'm coming back. I'm not just going to go drive for no fucking reason. And I hate fucking drivers. Why would I want to go deal with stupid bitches in traffic?
That's why I drive around now, because there's less traffic. I just zoom everywhere.
Yeah.
I get to enjoy the road for once.
Yeah, still, the fucking off chance, not the off chance, the high percent chance I might get fucking pulled over some dumb shit.
Sir, your rear light is out. Dude, it's the daytime. Like
my left rear brake light's out. I tried to fucking change it, I couldn't do it, because like you have to like turn this thing, but it's connected to wires, so you have to turn it to click it out, right? Mm-hmm. But it's connected to wires, but like when I turn it, I can't, the wires won't go long enough for you to turn it all the way out, so I can't change it. So I don't know what the fuck to do.
I wanted to do like a car wish list video. I don't know shit about cars, but all I know is like, oh, that's a nice car. That looks beautiful. I couldn't tell you shit about cars.
I just want a spoiler on that.
Yo, I want one.
But not a big dumb dick one. I want like a nice, cool size.
I want to paint my rims black.
Is he FaceTiming me?
Who?
So my friends, I'm not gonna go into it because I don't want to put people's shit out there. Yeah. But I'll call them back after. We're almost done anyway. We're actually going for a fucking while.
I don't know how long this shit is. This will be.
So like it clips out at 20 minutes. And like it clips out at like 18 to 19 minutes. I've been watching it, right? So it's, what do we clipped out 3 times?
3 times.
So it's like about 60 minutes. We're a little bit over an hour. We're over an hour.
Fucking video.
And we've been going smooth with it too.
This
like
is clean. Yeah, like I ain't gonna lie, bro. During this video, I can't even. I've been zoning off, like looking at the door for some reason. I'm fucking tired today. I don't know. Oh my god.
I'm gonna tell you one thing, guys. When you offer advice to people, and you want to help them out, because you know. Just expect it to come back for them to ask for more advice. It's just
also, at the end, be like, that's just my opinion. So if it fucks up, they can't blame you.
Oh no, I always leave it that. I love to give advice. Don't get me wrong. I love giving advice to people because I like to be helpful, and I really think I'm a very smart fucking person.
I don't really talk to people, so I don't give advice like that. People don't hit me up. I don't know. I guess I also wanted to give people advice.
My advice only goes to like close friends when they ask for it, or I like to give my opinion to shit. But I do think I'm very smart. Honestly, I'm gonna be a little bit. I think I'm smarter than a lot of fucking people.
Oh, for sure.
For like,
I can honestly say I'm smarter than a lot of people.
I feel like I am. That's not me trying to flex or anything like that. I just think it's not that hard to be a lot smarter than some of these other people, though.
I think it's just because we have a sense of common sense. Really, it just helps a lot.
Like I actually wanted to be a psychologist at first because I wanted to be like a therapist because I like to talk to people and help people out. But it's too much school.
Bro, like I liked psychology class. I passed that shit with an A. I was like, psychology would be fire, but I'm like,
I had the best psychology teacher ever for the first 2 quarters, first and second quarter. I was like, Mr. Fritz, you my dog. This was in high school, so quarters. Oh, he was the best. Then he got promoted and got to like assistant principal. And then we got this teacher, first year teaching. Mm-hmm. And this is an AP psychology. Oh, shit. So it's her first year teaching ever, and she's teaching us. And she was shit.
Oof.
So many people failed the test. I only got a 3. Like I barely passed, which is like I didn't like that because I was so knowledgeable in it and I liked it so much that I knew I should have gotten a 5 on that shit. So you can get a 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. I got a 3, which is passing. But I wanted to get like a 5 because I thought I really did good on that subject. But I got a 3, which is just passing. I was like, all right. But
shout out my dog, Mr. C, bro. Like he was like, it was his first year teaching psych. Like we were in his like other class. And he was like, yo, I'm teaching psych next year, AP. If y'all want to slide through. And, like, I passed that shit. First of all, he the fucking homie. Shout out to him for always holding it down. When I had some other teachers that were on some bitch shit, not gonna say names, but my Piper boys, you know what the fuck going on, you feel me? Katijo is the fucking god of that bitch, but fuck that other bitch. But shout out Mr. C, though.
Honestly, like, it's crazy how, like, so many teachers can influence your life. Like, it's because, like, literally only certain, you can have a really fucked up teacher that can fuck up your whole, like, type of way you think about shit. Or you have a really good teacher that really, like, change your influence. Like, teachers have really big influence on people, and they don't feel like sometimes they don't, like, think about it. And they kind of, like, fuck it up, you know? Like, and I feel bad, because I remember, like, I was in, IB, so we used to call, like, kids in other classes, we used to call them, like, the general kids. To call it general kids, we'd be like, oh, we feel bad for like the general kids, but I also feel bad for the teachers because it's hard because you have a lot of kids who don't give a fuck and don't pay attention, but then you have some kids who do, but then you can't really give them the attention and that shit that they need, but then they're not like academically inclined, or like they're not smart enough to maybe make it to the advanced shit, so then they get fucked. Biggest mistake I did, not biggest mistake, but it was dumb. I should have went to dual enrollment. I could have, but I was like, oh, IB sounds better. If I would have dual enrolled, ooh, I would have been set already, boy. Fuck.
You know how fucking alright. So let me talk some bullshit real quick. I was a fucking AP. If y'all like, I really don't know who the fuck our audience is yet, honestly. The spectrum is all over the place. But if you're going into high school or some shit, don't do AP, bro, unless you actually smart ass motherfucker. Because you can spend your whole time in there, do great in the class and fail the test and it won't matter shit. But the point is, right, I was in fucking AP. No, I was in dual enrollment because I was like, I'm not doing AP again. And then when I got my schedule, that bitch just put me in AP. And I was like, no the fuck I'm not. And then I tried to dispute that shit. They were like, oh, we have no more space in dual enrollment because all of you motherfuckers did that. I'm like, okay, but why can't the smart kids take dual enrollment? Because they put us in APs because we were the smart kids on paper. And they were like, we can't put you in dual enrollment because we need like the smart kids in AP. I'm just like, thanks for calling me smart, but I failed the fuck out of that class.
Honestly, the idea of an AP class is smart because it's like, oh, you could do good in the class, but if you fail the class, you don't get the credit.
That's what I'm saying.
You fail the test, you don't get the credit. Because, don't get me wrong, I know a lot of kids, and I still know a lot of kids to this day, who got through high school off of cheating their asses off.
I fuck with y'all. I don't know how y'all did that, bro.
And they're like, oh, people tell you shit don't work in college. I see motherfuckers do it all the time.
Yeah. Bitch.
Like, I had a kid in my English class who literally he paid girls to do his or I don't even think he paid them. I think they just like did it for him. Like they did his essays and shit. Wasn't even that good looking. Like wasn't like, you know.
That's something I always thought about, right? How a motherfucker with no personality uglier than me? Like obviously I have a girlfriend now, so I'm chilling. But like back in high school, right? Because honestly, I was a shit. Well, I thought I was a shit because I was flyer than everyone else in this bitch. But my point is, how you ugly as shit with no personality? And not even just guys, but like girls. How y'all get all this attention for what? How? Just in general, bro. Social media too. Like, damn, it's a flexing game. But I flex harder than y'all, and y'all stuff get more attention than me. But it's okay, I guess.
It's just
I don't know, man.
But I remember in the simpler days when people were like, oh, did you see that thing I posted on Facebook?
Hey guys, let's go in the Kick group chat. Let's do some shit.
Oh my god, Kick!
Oh, dark times.
I have a funny story about Kick. I had a friend who put something in there, like on a group. So like we lived in this my friend lived in one neighborhood, right? And alright, so because I don't want to give names out there. Me, A, and B, right? We were driving to B's house, to drop B off, right? And B's
gonna watch this and be like, "Why are you talking about me?"
Huh?
BB comments on everything. I fuck with you, bro. You're the best.
And then BB. Okay,
yeah.
But anyway, so we drove into his house, and he lived in the same neighborhood as one of these other guys on our sports team. I'm not gonna say which team. I don't play one sports. You don't know what it is. But
talking about last episode.
Fuck it. All right. So there's this guy, and his girlfriend lived in my other friend's neighborhood, and we were on the lacrosse team, right? So then oh god. So she has a very distinctive door. So he walked up to her, it's a bright ass. It was a bright colored door. Right?
I was like, how could this?
So he walked up to her door and videotaped himself. He's like, oh, just came out of this house, got the best sloppy toppy ever, and I just smashed it. I was like, oh, and he put it in our Kick group chat, right? Ooh. So the kid whose girlfriend it was, the kid's, the boy, the boy of, whatever, he got heated, texting, and he, because I was a captain of the team, and the other kid was a captain of the team, he texted messages, us persons, hey, this shit's so disrespectful, all this shit, right? And then it got out to the point where it got to the, my friend who put the video up, he got in trouble with the vice principal and shit like that. It was a whole bunch of shit. And I was like, God damn. I was like, oof. And then he was mad because obviously what he did was pretty fucked up. I ain't gonna lie. But he was trying to do, in his mind it was a joke, but it was pretty fucked up, right? So then, we had to talk to the team about, all right, guys, one of the things is we put stuff in the group chat,
that should stay there.
Because there's the reason why it got out, because he showed his girlfriend, and then his girlfriend, showed administrators and stuff like that, and that's how my other friend got in trouble.
Dumb as fuck.
But that shit was it was fucked up. Don't get me wrong. Not good sending a message.
Just don't do no dumb shit.
But shit happens, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't condone it, though.
I don't.
That's not me saying whatever, it's okay.
That's not okay. Just, you know, if you're going to do it, just be smart about it. Again, we're not condoning you to do this shit, but if you do it, be smart about it.
First, I thought it was funny as fuck. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
I was laughing my ass off.
and then you grow up and you're like, well, that was fucked up.
Yeah, and then also, you know, it always becomes less funny when you start getting in trouble for it.
Yeah.
Because I thought I was gonna get in trouble because I didn't want to be linked to it. Because I didn't put the video up, or I didn't have anything.
Leave group chat.
I didn't have anything to do with the video. He was the one who put it up, but I don't remember exactly how. I don't even remember how it started or how how anybody came up with the idea to do it. But yeah. That was an interesting one.
I got in trouble. I almost got in trouble for bullying, even though it had nothing to do with me. They were just like, "Are you so and so? Yeah, we heard like you're bullying this kid." I'm just like, "What are you talking about?" And they were like, "Yeah, you were in like a Key Club meeting and this and I'm like, "Yeah, I was in Key Club last year." And they're like, "You're not in Key Club this year?" I'm like, "No." So then I went to one of the Key Club meetings. Like I was like, "Yo, who the fuck?" So yeah, they were pretty much. Almost got in trouble for. I wasn't even there, but almost got in trouble for some shit I was like legit not even there for. So I was like, okay, whatever. But I guess they were like, oh yeah, if I find out you're lying to me, we're gonna get the authorities involved. Bitch, I was at home. I skipped school that day. Fuck out of here.
High school, what a shitty.
You know
place.
what? I didn't mind it too much. As people like, it wasn't the best, but I enjoyed my time there.
I hated it.
College is great.
The only thing I enjoyed from high school was my experiences playing lacrosse because I just learned a new sport. I made like maybe three or four lifetime friends.
Yeah, I could say that. Solid 4.
I got in a relationship that taught me a lot of shit. And I didn't learn any valuable information from the classes. I did not. They were all shit. It was all a bunch of stupid fuck shit. Tell me the last time you used the Pythagorean theorem. Why'd you have to find that slope?
If you're a rocket scientist watching this, you're not allowed to answer.
Can you explain to me about the history lessons that they taught us? Did you need that? History is kind of important.
Yeah.
I would say it's important, but people history doesn't repeat itself, but it still does get repeated. Not to the extent, but to some extent. So, you know.
Ice camps look like concentration camps. Also look like internment camps, but you know, it's different. What happened to those ice camps? Some shit still?
Something probably happened that took our attention away from it, which happens a lot.
That's true. Can y'all tell me how the fuck you lose 3,000 kids? You know that bitch is... They is not lost. We know what the fuck you did. They're not fucking lost.
The U.S. is really good at hiding shit. Like, shit could blow up. Like, that ice thing, that was a big fucking thing. It didn't go anywhere. Something just...
It's still happening.
Like, I have no... I promise
Australia got set on fire.
I haven't thought about it until he just said that. And the fact being is because we, like... First of all, we have such a short attention span. And there's so much shit that goes on. We fucking lose.
Which is why y'all don't watch all of the whole podcast, because y'all have...
I promise y'all ain't got shit else to do.
Yeah,
honestly. Like, if you're, especially in South Florida, we're still locked down to the point where you can't go anywhere. Like, go on a walk, listen to our shit. Go cook dinner, listen to our shit.
We should put this on Apple, on iTunes. Where the podcast shit? I just extract the audio. I'm literally running audio. You know what? We could do.
You just put it on. It's just podcast because Apple has its own podcast. Yeah. I listen to hella podcasts. I don't listen to that much. I listen to one, but like I listen to one guy who has like a couple different ones that he's like a part of and shit that I listen to. But yeah, man, fucking, you know, if you made it all the way to the end, I'm gonna cap it today because if we keep going, we might go for like 4 hours and.
I just gotta get a new SD card, bro. With you, I've been thinking about getting a new camera too. Not gonna lie.
I want to get a new laptop so I want to edit shit.
I feel you definitely need someone with like good processing power.
All right, guys. So if you made it all the way to the end of this video, I want you to go ahead and type in the comments what it do, shawty. So what it do, shawty. Shawty, SHAWTY. If you made it all the way to the end, put that in the comments. I'll know you made it all the way to the end. As always, we appreciate you guys. Go ahead and follow us on all social media links. DMorrison_MMA. You already know Matthew Katijo and MK.Curated.
That's it. Yep. That's it. I think. Yeah.
That's it. Know, go ahead and also I'm gonna shout out my dog Osai Xavier.
Yo, that man putting out cool ass vlogs.
Maybe you can put a link in the description.
Oh yeah, I will.
Link in the
I'll put it at the end of the video on the end screen.
End screen of the video, guys. Link in the description. Go ahead and check him out. Check out some of his shit. That's Osai X_dragon or some shit like that, or X Dragon
X_dragon 26, I think.
Something like that. Y'all can go follow him too. That's my dog.
That'll be on screen too. I'll just put this on screen too.
Yeah, let's use this time to shout out some cool people. I'm gonna shout out my dog David the Fittest, even though he's a bitch. He don't watch this shit. Still, follow my dude on Instagram. He also has a cool Facebook page. He puts out cool content. David the Fittest.
I know I want to shout people out. I just can't think of it right now.
Follow John Way Martial Arts, guys. If you don't already, that's our martial arts school.
In my recent vlog, I've been plugging out. Just follow us everywhere.
Follow your podcast. It's straight like that. 5 R's podcast.
Dog. Well, so apparently there's another Your podcast. It's not us because it's on SoundCloud, but I don't think they get a lot of as much views as us. But there's another one. But we're cooler though because we have 5 R's.
Probably some bitches. But anyway, yeah. So go ahead and follow us our Instagram page. We're gonna try to be getting back with these guys. We're gonna get back in the studio, get some videos and shit out for you guys.
Might play Call of Duty.
Yeah, I might play some Call of Duty video, record some audio for you guys. Let you guys watch that. We don't know.
Just keep the camera on so you can see us in the middle of the screen and see us yell at people. That's squeaky.
Maybe, man. We do what we do. But yeah, guys.
I'm like not here today. If you guys couldn't tell, I'm like looking here. Dog, I don't know. Like I was literally fine. As soon as I put the hoodie on, I lost my mind. Like I don't know what's going on.
But you already know. Appreciate you guys showing up for another episode of
Full course, baby.
It's been your boy Daniel.
It's your boy Matthew. You already know what's going on, baby.
And we'll see you the fuck later. Peace the fuck out. Don't run around trying to get some clout. You already know what I'm about. Bars.
Stay in the fucking house.
Nah! Last one.